Hi, everyone. Hi, Caitlin. Good to see you. Caitlin, I always think when you come, I always think you look so much like a friend of mine, Peyton McDavitt. Her name is Peyton McDavitt. She's a Hollywood writer, and you look so much like her. And I'm like, what's Peyton doing on this? Peyton's getting ready to have a baby, her first.
Oh.
Yeah. But she, hi everyone. She, one of my clients actually hired her to help her write her script, and she wrote 2. So that's really cool because she does that. She hires out. So yeah. Hi everyone. Good to see everyone. Welcome. First day on the challenge. Yay! I have to let everyone in until I get someone else to do that for me. So hi everyone. Come on in. Come on in. As soon as one of my team comes, I will let them take over. But in the meantime, that's my job. Hi, Claire. Hi, good to see you.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Carol London. Hi. So one of our coaches just booked a big TV show, Brian Coffey. Yay, Brian Coffey. And Angela Yo is in the trailer of She Said. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer of She Said yet, that's our client plays one of Harvey Weinstein's victims. And we've had to keep it quiet, but now she's in the trailer so we can say it out loud. And she made the trailer, so we're excited about that. And Laura Boville, I think, is in every show that got nominated for an Emmy. So we got some really a lot of things to, there's Mr. Gary Mason, a lot of things to celebrate today. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Good to see everyone. Oh, there's Taylor. Hi. Okay. Good. Let me see what time it is. Oh, we have 2 minutes. Good. I'll keep letting people in, then I'll get someone. There's Leah. Hi, everyone. Come on in. I'm letting people in until one of my coaches is shooting a movie in Chicago. The other one just booked a huge TV show, and the other one is pitching his show. So they're all busy. So I'm here, but Sarah will be here soon. Hi, hey. Oh, look at all these people. There's Heidi Schooler. Yay, look at all these amazing people. Yay. Anna Maria, are you working, or if I make you a co-host, can you let people in? Anna Maria, can you let people in? She might be working. She probably is. Hey, Claire, if I make you co-host, can you let people in?
Anna Maria just texted the chat and said she can. She's working from home, but I can
Okay.
also, I guess.
Yeah, here. I'll make you a co-host. I'm sure that Sarah will show up soon, but she's
Do I get an alert that people are coming in?
Yeah, now when you're
I see.
you'll see, right? Can you just let them in over there on the side so I don't have to pay attention to that? Thank you. Hi, everyone. Welcome. We have 1 more minute. Because look how many people are here. Okay, good to see everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Hi, Laura Stisser. Hi, Heidi Hope is waving to me. Good to see you guys. Hi, everyone.
I love you.
Hi, Heidi. Hi, other Heidi. Heidi Schuler. Hi, Violetta.
Oh, that's another Heidi?
Oh, yeah. There is another
Valerie,
Heidi. Hey. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, there comes Miss Shiva. And good to see you. Look at all these people from all over. Put in the chat, you guys, write in the chat where you're calling in from so we can know where you're calling in from. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let us know. Okay. All right. It is 1 o'clock and I like to start on time. I'm going to shut off that sound that dings and there's Miss Sarah. I will make Sarah a co-host as well. She's here now. So Sarah, we have a lot of people here. Let's see. Sarah, is there anything that you need to tell anyone?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
She's like, no. Okay. So what about if they already are ticket holders?
Emails will be going out this week with more
Okay, right.
information about the event.
All right. So what she's talking about, for you guys that don't know, at the end of this 2 weeks, we have an event called the Summer Pitch Fest. We have been doing it this is our 11th year. We get agents from and managers from all over the world that come to hear the actors that attend your 1-minute pitch. We are going to talk about your 1-minute pitch really next week. This week, we're going to talk about some other things, and there is going to be an actionable step for you to take every day. Just so you know, there will be an email that goes out, towards the later afternoon every day with the homework and the recording if you would like to watch it again. Just know that one of our team members' mother is going through very difficult surgery this week. So if something doesn't get there day of, just understand that we are being supportive of her and what she's going with her mother. So, but chances are you'll get it every day. You'll get your homework, and I will be really clear about what that is. A couple of things. I know a lot of you are going to have questions, and it's going to be impossible for me to answer all of your questions. So this Saturday, we're going to do Catch Up to the Challenge webinar from 1 to 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. And that will be a chance for you to really ask me questions. So save up your questions for then. But also, you're going to be asked to post your homework in the I Love Actors Facebook group every day. And so if you have questions, you can always, hey, Valerie, I posted my homework, tag me and ask me what you want to ask me. Know that probably some of the other coaches will be on there looking at your homework and that sort of thing. And so, the other coaches are, just so you know, so you're like, who the hell is this commenting on my post? The other coaches are Scott Cargill, Cargle. Scott owned his own Shakespeare company in New York City for 16 years, and now he's a working TV and film actor in Los Angeles. Mr. Brian Coffey, who just booked a gigantic guest star on a TV show. He's in LA. He's one of our coaches. Jessie Holder is one of our coaches. She probably won't be commenting as much because she's in LA in Chicago producing a film. And then we have Alec Tinker, Tincher. He will probably be in there commenting on your posts as well, along with me, because it's really hard for me to obviously look at everyone when I'm dealing with my own clientele and, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so welcome to the Get an Agent Challenge. What we're going to do over the next 2 weeks is we're going to, first of all, get really clear about what kind of agent you need. And then we're going to go and get that agent. Now, if you do join us for the Summer Pitch Fest, which is Sunday, July 31st, you will get to pitch yourself for 1 minute to a group of agents that we will put you in the correct room. If you're already a ticket holder and not a client, you will be getting an email this week asking you what kind of agent and where you're located. So we can put you in the correct room so you pitch yourself to the correct people. Now, here's the deal. Do not fret. After the event, we will send out the emails and contact information for all of the people that are at the event. And that way, if you put together a pitch video, you can pitch to other people that you didn't pitch in front of. And last year, several people got signed that way because, you know, they happen to, we try to put you into the best room that is the best room for you. But sometimes someone might be in another room that, you know, like someone in a different market that wants to represent you. So, you know, just be open to that happening. Okay. All right. And if you guys don't know me, I'm Valerie Hubbard. I'm the CEO and founder of Actors Fast Track. I've been a working actor for 35 years. My credits include Castle, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., How I Met Your Mother, Resident Evil Extinction, True Blood, American Horror Story, every Disney show, a shit ton of, you know, video games, voiceover, commercials, a lot of theater, off-Broadway, Broadway, and yeah, so here I am. And I've been working with actors for 25 of those 35 years, and I've written 3 books. One of them is a textbook. Don't ever write a textbook, you don't make any money. But anyway, and my last book I wrote in 2016, it was called Rule Breakers, Changing the Way Actors Do Business. It came out in 2017, I think. Anyway, I don't think my next book's going to be about acting necessarily. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I do act still. And in the course of my 35-year career, I've had 24 agents and managers. My current agent, theatrical agent, which for you guys that don't necessarily know what that means, theatrical is the same thing as legit. It means they represent you for theater, TV, and film. And then you have commercial agents that represent you for commercials. My current theatrical agent I've been with for 15 years. His name is Craig Holzberg from Avalon Artist Group. He's bi-coastal in the United States. He will be one of the agents at the Pitch Fest. And then my commercial agents currently are Buchwald, which I've been with off and on for 25 years, a long time. And they also book some of my video games because in New York, video games are handled by, it depends. Video games are handled by voiceover and theatrical agents. It depends on who the casting director is. Like in LA, the casting director that always casts me is Emily Schweber, and she's more of a theatrical casting director. In New York, it's like it's directly through Rockstar, which is the only video game company in town in New York. All video games are shot in LA, Sweden, and London. So if you guys are in those places, those are great places to look for video games if you are into that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what an agent or a manager is. Okay. And yeah, so let's start there. Okay. So you are here because I assume that you have an acting business. That is, you would like to get paid to act. Some of you are already getting paid to act. Some of you are in the process. But once you say that you're ready to act, you're a professional actor. You don't need, the number one thing I want you to know is you're not an aspiring actor. You are an actor. And I want you to really step into that, because aspiring actor is like, oh, I'm trying, like, you know, try to drop this pen. Drop the pen, right? So if I'm trying to do something, I never do it because I'm trying to be an actor. I'm aspiring to be an actor. So first of all, we need to get rid of that and just call ourselves an actor, and you're open for business, right? And hopefully you are already selling your product. If you are not, and you did not go to Juilliard or Yale or RADA, or wherever the fancy acting school is where you live, and you're not really clear about what you're selling, and you've never sold it, and you've never really auditioned, and you're a beginning actor, looking for an agent is probably not what I would suggest. And I'm going to explain that. Now, that being said, if you are, if you are of a certain minority and you're super funny and, there's things that maybe, I certainly, you can go out and look for work. I'm not saying that you can't look for work, but an agent or a manager works off of commission. So let me explain this to you. If I am opening a business, but I haven't opened it yet, I've never sold my product, going to get someone to sell that product, it's going to be difficult. Because if someone comes on to sell for you, they need to know there's going to be a paycheck involved, because people don't work for free. And so if you are not making any money as an actor, the agent isn't going to make any money as an actor. So why would they want to work for you? I wouldn't. If I'm not going to make any money, I'm not going to work for free. So this whole thing that we're taught in acting school and in every acting class I ever took, and anyone that ever talked to me about being in the acting business, the first fucking thing out of their mouth, sorry, I cuss sometimes, is, well, do you have an agent yet? Do you have an agent yet? It's like, no, I don't have an agent yet. I'm not ready to bring an agent on to my acting business yet. So the first thing that I always want you guys to be really clear about is that the number one activity that you should be doing as an actor is selling yourself. Now, so if there's 12 months in a year, which there is, 11 months out of that year, you should be selling yourself. 1 month, you should be working on administration. See, what happens is actors spend 11 months looking for an agent and 1 month maybe submitting on Actors No Access, which if that's all you're doing, that's not what I mean by selling yourself. P.S. I mean, actually pitching yourself. And we're going to get into that in August and September, leading up to our 3-day event where you actually pitch yourself to directors, producers, and writers. But we spend this month every year helping our clients and not our clients look for an agent. So that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. But I want you to be really, 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 really clear that you need to know what you have to offer so you can tell an agent. And P.S., this is a little, for you guys that are on this call live with me today, this is a little hint. It does not mean that you're a hard worker. Do not tell me when you're writing your list, because your homework is going to be a list about what you have that an agent wants, right? Your list is going to be that today. Don't write down that you're a hard worker and you're dependable, because everyone assumes that. If you are open for business, if you open a restaurant, you don't need to tell people that you're a good cook. They're assuming you're going to good cook until they order something off the menu and it sucks and then they'll never come back again. So they assume you know how to act. And trust me, if you are not the highest trained actor, no one cares. I had an actress that came to my house once early on in Actors Fast Track. I had this girl hire me, and she was a very specific type. And I got her super branded, and she sent out her first mailing, and she freaking got huge auditions like that, right? And she got this audition for an HBO show. And I'm like, oh, because people ask me all the time, oh, well, do you make people audition for you? Fuck no. Like, if you come to me and you want help with your career, I'm gonna help you with your career. Like, anyone could, like, I could teach you how to act for the job. But anyway, she came to my house, right? And I was like, come on to my house, I'll coach you on your audition. Oh my God, you guys, she was like the worst actress ever. Like, I literally, by the end of it, was like giving her line readings and like telling her what to do. She freaking booked it. And so from then on, I never judged. Like, I just don't. Like, like, right? If you can walk and talk, you can do a co-star on an HBO show. You don't have to be genius, brilliant, Laurence Olivier, Marlon Brando. I'm watching The Offer right now on Amazon. Oh my God, it's so good. But anyway, I digress. So the homework today is for you to make a list of, let me just tell you exactly how I worded it so I get it right. Make a list of what you have to offer an agent, and you're going to post it in the I Love Actors group. Now, what do you have to offer? Okay, where did you go to acting school? What have you auditioned for? What have you done? What are your credits? What is your brand? Some of you guys know that. Some of you guys are like, I don't know, Valerie. We'll talk about that later this week. I just want you to make a list. If you had to make a list today without me telling you what's on the list, make a list of what you think. Now, let's be really clear. An agent thinks about money. Who's done this? I was just on Amazon because I'm lazy and my husband teaches cooking classes here. So I need napkins for the bathroom for the people that come and take classes, and I saw these napkins on Amazon that I know sold for like $1.99 at Target, and they were like $8.99. So, people buy these napkins and they resell them on Amazon. They're making money doing that, right? And you go, oh my God, like you saw that. And you're like, right. So anyway, I don't know why I told you that story. I was like, okay. So make a list and be really, really clear about what it is. So, oh yeah, it was about the worth of the napkins. Like I know what the worth is. So you've got to think about what equals money. Well, what equals money? Well, obviously credits equal money, but if you don't have any credits, what's next? Well, you can turn like one audition into amazing things. Or like Carol, who's one of our clients on here, booked, say she didn't have any credits. She booked Russian Doll right at the beginning of the pandemic, and then they didn't shoot it, right? And so she could just lead with that. Right. And then she could tell us a little bit about the character that she booked, and she could embellish that to fit her brand if she needed to. So that's where you could lie a little bit. Right. So what we're going to do for you guys that are joining us for the Summer Pitch Fest on Sunday, July 31st, what we're going to do is we're going to build for you your 1-minute pitch. Some of you have already been in my pitch class. So you've already been taking that class and building your pitch and now these pitches are very designed for, people that work for us, salesmen. So I'm going to talk. So when we build customer lists, when we talk to our clients about building their hit list or their customer list, every time an actor will say to me, well, can I put my agents on there? No, you cannot. That's two different lists. Okay. An agent list is back of the house, you guys. It's administrational. You can put agents on the same list with acting teachers and lawyers and accountants and publicists and stylists. They're everyone that works for your business. Customers are casting directors, directors, producers, and writers. Okay, so make sure you keep that really separate, y'all, because one is out here outside your business and the other one is inside your business. So you speak to people differently depending on who they are. Right. So like, Claire is one of my clients. I'm not going to tell Claire I might say, no, Claire, that's not smart. You shouldn't do that. But I'm not going to tell her I'm not going to yell at her, most likely. I mean, if I was really frustrated, but I don't think I get frustrated with Claire. Sometimes I yell at clients depending on if they're frustrating me, but just to get a point through. But like, for instance, I would talk to Claire differently than I'm going to talk to Sarah. Now I'm respectful to my employees most of the time, right? But I'm going to probably be a little bit more transparent with Sarah because Sarah basically runs my company. And so, she worked for me though, right? And so that's different. So Sarah's back where the agent is and Claire's the customer. Does everyone understand that? Because, you guys will come to me and you'll hire me and you're like, okay, I need to get an agent. I'll be like, what the fuck? Are you paying attention to what I said? I mean, like, it's different. Like, Caitlin is one of our clients. She's making a lot of money doing voiceovers. So of course she wants to add on maybe to something else. Maybe she wants to add on some other kind of agent or a manager that's gonna round out her team. You're building a team here. And when you're building a team, you guys, you're gonna sometimes have to remove people. People don't last forever. And the reason I had 24 agents and managers is because I was acting in the 80s and a lot of agents and managers died from AIDS. And that's just true, And so, and people go out of business, right? Yes, right. So, people come and go. And so finding and we're going to talk more as the week goes on about what your expectations of an agent are, because we got to get really clear about that. Because when you're hiring someone to work in your company, if you're not really clear what they're doing, when they're going to get it done by, and then you're not in communication with your team. If you are one of those people that has an agent that you haven't talked to in 3 months, then we're talking to you too. Like, you either need to fix that or you need to replace that, right? If it's not a functioning member of your team, you need to get it off your team. And the other one that I hear a lot from you guys is like, yeah, but should I wait to get him off my team until I get someone else to come on my team? Are they doing anything? No, then get rid of them. What are you waiting for? Having one agent is not going to get you another agent. It's just not. They're not interested in that, right? If they think they can make money from you, they're going to come on board. They don't give a shit who you worked with before. We get too concerned in that. They don't care. It's none of their business, actually. We as actors have to take more control of our business now more than ever. Let me say that again. Now more than ever. A lot of things have been cast without casting directors this last 2 years. And now we're seeing a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, I don't think there's going to be agents anymore. It's just going to be attorneys or all managers or whatever. But the verbiage is out there in the world right now, in the business world, which means most likely it's going to happen. So you have to think like your agent, your manager, everyone. And then when you hire people, you get really clear. So the best advice I ever got is someone said, make a list of everything you don't want to do. So Shiva's on here. Shiva, where are you? Can you come off camera?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi. So Shiva's a VA. She's a VA which, if you don't know what that is, it's a virtual assistant. She's a virtual assistant for how many of my clients?
I mean, I've worked with probably like 5 different clients of yours. Yeah.
Right. And these are people that got to a place in their acting career where they needed to hire an assistant to send out thank you notes, to send out letters, right? So, and what kind of advice would you tell them for like organizing your business? Is there any kind of advice you could give us?
Yes.
Do it, girl, do it.
So first of all, start small because I think people get very overwhelmed. Pick one project to focus on. Break that project down into tasks. So for example, right now we're talking about agent support, right? Like finding a rep. So that's one project. And at any given time in your life, you can only have like 3 to 5 of them going on. So you have to like really focus and break that down into tasks. Brainstorm with your coaches about all the things, all the resources you have available to you. The ones that you don't have available to you, but know exist and that you can get or reach out to. Break that down into compartments. Like, for example, if you're working on your pitch and you don't have branding, branding is one task you have to work on. If you're working on your pitch and you don't even remember the auditions you had that you want to talk about, that's another task you have to break that down into. After you've kind of listed all those things out, mark the time in your calendar to do these things. And don't schedule really deep work for anything longer than an hour and a half to 2 hours time. And schedule that deep work for the time of the day where you are most energized. So for every person, that's different. But if it's morning for you, do that deep work in the morning. If it's the afternoon, do it after you have your lunch. All of these things will help you get organized. And if you stay focused on a task and you see it through end to end, it will also give you confidence that you're A, doing something for your career, and B, you will see that you've achieved something, you've completed something, and that will give you the momentum to go, all right, I know how to do a project. Now I'm going to move on to the next project, getting a lead in a feature film, and then breaking that down again in the same way that you did before.
That was awesome. That was a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Organization is like the sort of thing that I get off on a little bit. Like,
And
my
you know
cli-
what? I'm an undisciplined person myself. And so these kinds of things help me kind of like stay the course. So
awesome. And my clients that work with you just adore you. And for you guys that came on late, we have a lot of successes happening right now. Angela Yo made the trailer of She Said, which is the movie about Harvey Weinstein. We're so excited. And Brian Coffey just booked a huge guest star today. Yay! And Laura Bofill, of course, which Shiva works for, books everything, pretty much everything. And I think every show she was in got nominated for an Emmy this year. So that's really exciting. And I'm sure I'm missing Matthew Edwards booked his first co-star. How exciting is that? So I love when my clients and our clients and people around us book, because I don't have any children, so it makes me excited. Heidi's laughing, she knows. So Heidi Schuler, I'm sorry, I gotta say, there's two Heidis on here, so I have to go. I see Heidi Schuler and I see Heidi Hope right here together. Okay, all right, so we have like 3 minutes. So quick, if someone has a question, raise your digital hand. Yes, Heidi Hope.
Oh, hi, Valerie. I'm going to make it really quick. I emailed you my pitch video as you instructed. I
Okay,
hope.
good. I will take a look at it. You got my email about your adjectives, right?
Yeah. No. I
Okay,
got your
I'll
email
look,
on your
I'll look.
feedback. Thank you
I'll
very
look.
much on
You're
that.
welcome.
Yeah. And will you email me the homework that you said I should
Oh,
be doing?
Yeah. We're going to email the homework every day.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so
Okay,
much,
great.
Valerie.
And Andre.
All right, I'm here. Hey,
Hi, how are
Valerie?
you?
Nice to virtually meet you.
You as well.
Sweet. All right, so you mentioned that clients are writers, directors, and cast directors, but you didn't say directors. And I
No,
didn't know
I
if you-
did. I did. I
Oh,
said
okay.
casting directors, producers, and writers. So anyone that is involved with the paycheck that you receive as an actor. So most of the time that's the producer, but also the decision maker is generally the director or the producer, depending on what medium it is, but that's generally the decision maker. Sometimes, like with commercials, it's the product people. I mean, right there, the people that ultimately make the decision. And they're hilarious on set. Have you done commercials, Andre?
Like 13.
So then you know, right? Then you
Yeah.
know. I did the last Blockbuster commercial ever shot, and
Wow.
literally there was they were so frantic, you could smell the frantic on the set, and they would like they were yelling me like everyone had an opinion, you know. So it's great.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah, I'm
So what's the
definitely
question?
that. All right, so my second question is like, and we talked about it last time, but I have some co-star roles that I booked. And similar to like one of your other clients, I had a role that I booked on, I think it's called 911 Most Wanted, something
Yeah.
BBC show. All right, cool. So and I booked a nice little role on there as well, but then they cut my scene completely where I'm just dead. I was really tight about that, right?
Yeah,
So
well, that
I
happens
put-
a lot. I mean, like, you know, I've been cut out like 5 scenes out of a movie before and didn't find out till I went to the premiere. So,
Had that
you
too.
know, like that
Yeah.
shit happens. And so don't, like, Andre, like you can still use it to advertise yourself. You don't have to have the footage, right? And
Okay.
really, ultimately, you guys, don't let that freak you out. You like, you know, we will take next week, we'll take a look at some pitch videos, but if you search in the I Love Actors Facebook group, pitch videos, you'll see a lot, right?
Okay.
And if you look at last summer, because in the summer is when we pitch to agents, you'll see a lot of people's pitches. And so that will also help you develop
Sweet.
one, but don't worry too much about that. I mean, you've already got credits, so you would be easy to work with developing a pitch. I mean,
Thank you.
are you working theatrically?
Yeah. Like I'm more TV, film, but also theater. When you say theatrically, you're
Where do you
referring to
live?
New York City.
Oh, are you a Broadway actor?
No, just more TV, film. But I at first I didn't want to do theater.
Why?
At
You're in
first.
New York. I'm sorry, I'm talking
Because-
forever.
It's okay. I trained in theater, and it was like, oh, this is the real work. You know, this is what you can't make no mistakes. You got to show up, be ready, energy got to be there, and I can do that. But when I'm on set, I like to stop and go. I like taking the direction to bring it to life more. I love the atmosphere.
You know what? I think you would really like video games too. And you know, video games pay like $1,000 a day.
I never did it. I think I had one. I've done a lot of voiceovers.
You need to be in touch with Rockstar. They're out on Long Island, but just like send them like a full body, let them know your special skills. I mean, you've already done, do you have who's your commercial agent?
I'm SAG now. So
Okay.
at first I
Oh,
was
is that
not
what
a
you're
million.
looking for? Is a commercial agent? Okay, good.
No. I want the theatrical. I need the whole team. I want
Okay,
to fire
great.
everybody.
Okay,
so
great.
It's like, yeah.
Okay,
like,
great. So we're gonna talk.
yeah.
We're gonna talk tomorrow about more and more about agents. What I want you guys to do, because I don't want to go overtime, because there are going to be times where I'm going to have to like go right at 1:30. I mean, today I'm pushing it, but I'm just going to let you guys know that a lot of times it's going to be a hard out for me because I've got a lot going on right now with the business. And so it's all exciting stuff. But anyway, I just want to say that the agents, I didn't really go into the difference between agents and managers and stuff like that. And there's lots of stuff out there where you can research that and things. We are going to start by the end of the week making your personal list for where you're located. So we are going to be doing that, just so you know. So if you already have a list going of agents and managers that you would like to go after, you can start that list. But your homework is to make a list of what you have of value to an agent. The other thing, and manager, the other thing I wanted to say, one last thing is, do not forget special skills. And if you speak other languages, those are things you have to offer. Or if you're like, all of that stuff is very important and can be the thing that you need. Okay, so I want to say to Katrina, Sarah, and Valentina that I'm going to start with you tomorrow. Please remind me if I don't remember. But like if you're here, then I'll have Sarah remind me. She's here. All right, you guys. So I'm going to start with you tomorrow. Go do your homework. Post it in the I Love Actors Facebook group and tag us. And I'll see you guys at 1 p.m. tomorrow for your next assignment.
Email it to me, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Email to me, Valerie.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.